Hey guys, it's Emma, and today I'm going to be doing my first look in my series for the Anastasia Beverly Hills palette collection that I showed in my What I Got for Christmas video. This is what I'm talking about. It looks like this. It has the drawers full of the palettes, and today I did a poll and you all wanted me to do the prism one, so that's what I used to get this look. If you want to see how I did this look and what other products I used on my face, then just keep watching. Alright, first we're going to start off with moisturizer. I'm using the Clinique Moisture Surge, and moisturizing before you do your foundation is a really important step because it moisturizes your skin, obviously, and makes a good base for you to start with. Now that I'm done with my moisturizer, I'm going to go in with my Farsali serums. I have the Unicorn Essence and the Rose Gold Elixir, and I'm just going to use both of these because I've used this one before and I really like it, but I've never used this one, and I want to see what it's like. So I'm going to start off with the Unicorn ones, and then the Rose Gold Elixir one. Now that I have moisturized and put on the oils, I'm going to prime my face with the Too Faced Primed and Peachy Cooling Matte Skin Perfecting Primer. And I'm just going to put this all over my face. Normally at this point I would use like a pore filling primer, but since I don't have anything to do after this, I have dance after this, so I'm going to be taking my makeup off anyways, so I don't like to clog my pores because it actually can make them bigger. If you put stuff in them like all the time, it can clog them and then make them larger. And obviously you're using a pore filling primer to minimize your pores, so you don't want to use it all the time or it'll just do the exact opposite of what you want it to do. So since I'm not gonna keep this on for a very long time, I'm not gonna put it on. But if I were to put on my makeup for like an event or like just like the whole day, I would use it because I want my pores to be filled and I want my makeup to last longer. But for right now, I'm not going to. I'm actually just going to take the Balm.com by Glossier and put some of this on. This is the birthday cake one. It smells so good. Now that we're done with our priming and all that kind of stuff, we're going to go into our foundation. I need to go wet my beauty blender. Got my wet beauty blender. Today I'm going to be using the Neutrogena Shine Control makeup, and actually this was on sale at Walmart for $5 and it's normally like 12 or 13, so I was like, heck yes. So kind of a first impressions, but I'm just going to put it on the back of my beauty blender. They had this shade and then they had like a super dark shade, and I was like, hopefully this matches me, and I'd say that's a pretty darn good match. It won't come out.
Not cute, Neutrogena.
That's why people should make foundations with pumps. So right away it looks pretty on the skin. I feel like it might oxidize a little bit, which I'm not a huge fan of, but so far it's not super impressive, but good, you know? So now I'm just gonna go in with some Tarte Shape Tape, and I'm almost out. I need more, but it's okay. I'm just gonna put it under my eyes. Now I'm just gonna blend this in, and I love this concealer. It is definitely one of my all-time faves. So we have our base on. Time to set it.
Set it and forget it.
Today we're going to be using the Coty Airspun powder. I really like the formula of this powder, but the smell is so strong. And I'm just going to use a beauty blender to put it on. So now that I packed it on under my eyes and on parts of my face, like my T-zone and stuff, with my beauty blender, I go in with my big fluffy brush and just loosely set the rest of my face because I don't want it to look cakey at all. Now I'm gonna go in with this palette that you guys have been seeing in the corner. It's the IT Cosmetics Innovative Technology. Oh. That's what it stands for? Innovative Technology? I had no idea. That's crazy. It's the IT Cosmetics Live, Love, Laugh, Vitality Face Disc. And I'm just gonna go in with this bronzer right here and bronze up my face. But then I'm gonna take this Glamour Dolls brush and I'm gonna take the same bronzer, contour, whatever, and I'm gonna contour my nose. Alright, so I just cut out my contour and my nose a little bit, and now we're gonna go on to brows. For my brows, I use the Naked 2 Basics palette. I use Frisk and Primal for my eyebrows, so let's do that. So I took the Frisk color and I just filled in the front part of it since it's the lighter color, and now I'm gonna take Primal and I'm gonna start on the bottom of my eyebrows and I'm just gonna make a tail, and then I'll take that same Primal color and I'll shape the top of them. And my eyebrows always look super jank at first, like before I cut them out, so that's what you're seeing right now is a jank eyebrow. And then I go back in the front and I just blend it out just a little bit more. And that is pretty much how I do my eyebrows. One eyebrow done, and I'm gonna do this eyebrow real fast and then I'll show you how I cut them with my concealer. Now that I have my eyebrows on but not completely done, I'm actually gonna take this SL Miss Glam brush and I'm just gonna wipe off my powder. Now I'm gonna take this Eve Pearl HD Dual Foundation palette thing in medium, and I'm gonna take, obviously this one I use a lot, I'm gonna take that and use it to carve out my brows. I start in the front on the bottom and I just go right underneath them and then I pull it down and then I do the back. And then I do the top, pretty much the same thing. Start at the front. And then I carve out the back. And then after I get done carving it out, I go back in with my brush and my shadow that I used to fill in my brows, and I just fill in any other areas a little bit more. Alright, I'm gonna carve out the other one, and I'll see ya in a minute. So, carved out my brows. Did it. Now I'm gonna use the Glossier Boy Brow to set them in place. And those are my brows all done. Okay, now that we're done with our brows and stuff, I'm gonna put on some blush and highlighter. This is the Pixi Fresh Face Blush in Beach Rose. And I'm gonna use this Beauty Accents angled brush. And this is my favorite blush ever because it's just super natural. And then I'm also just gonna put a little bit on my nose. Now I'm going to go in with the Anastasia Glow Kit, the Sugar Glow Kit, in the color Marshmallow. This white one up here, like when you first look at it, it looks white, but then when you swatch it, it really just shows up gold on your skin, and it's so pretty. So I'm gonna take the color Marshmallow right on my cheekbones, on the tip of my nose, on the bridge of my nose, And then I'm also gonna go in with the color Starburst, which is like a more pinky color, and I'm gonna put that on the tip and the bridge of my nose too. Cupid's bow above my arches. I'm gonna go in with the James Charles palette, and I'm gonna use the color Ring Light as another little highlight on my nose. Ooh. And the bridge of my nose. Perfect. Now that my face is done, I'm gonna go in with a little bit of the Morphe Continuous Setting Spray. And I'm just gonna... And then I'm gonna take my damp beauty blender and I'm just gonna bounce that setting spray into my skin. No, while my face is a little damp, I'm gonna go back in with the Anastasia palette in the color Starburst, and I'm just gonna put a little bit more highlight on. Now that we are up close and personal, my eyelids are already set because I used the concealer earlier. We're gonna go in with the Prism palette. I'm going to take this Morphe M433 brush. I'm gonna dip into Unity first. And I'm just gonna put it right in the crease. Now I'm going to go into the Eden color, the coral color up here, and do the same thing, just put it in the crease. Now that I have that color, I'm gonna go back in with the Unity color, just blend it out at the top just a little bit more. I'm gonna go in with a little bit of Saturn down here, a little bit more of an orangey color, and just deepen up the crease. I'm gonna go back in with that fluffy brush and just blend it out. Now that we have all of that, I'm gonna go in with a little bit of Parallel and put a little bit more dimension in the crease. Now I'm going to use that same concealer thing that I used to carve out my brows, and I'm just gonna do a half cut crease. All right, so we have the crease all cut. I'm gonna go in with Dimension and Pyramid. I'm gonna take this little Eco Tools brush and Dimension and just pack it on the inner corner. I didn't set the concealer or anything because I wanted the shades to be really vibrant. This is a gorgeous shadow. Now we're gonna go in with Pyramid and put that right where the cut crease and the shadow meet. Same thing on the other side. Now that those shadows are laid down, I'm gonna take the Maybelline Master Precise Ink Metallic Liquid Liner in the color Solar Gold, and we're just gonna put it right where that gold shadow is. I'm gonna take this black eyeliner and I'm gonna put it on my tight line but not my waterline. Okay, and the reason that I'm not putting it on my waterline is because I'm gonna take the color Sapphire and put it in my waterline and underneath my waterline. Now that we have that on, we're gonna take Throne and we're gonna use that to smoke out the bottom lash line a little bit. Okay, now we're gonna take those two orange colors, the Eden and Saturn, and we're gonna put those right on the bottom, the outer part of our bottom lash line, and connect them up to the top and blend it out. I'm gonna take Lucid right here and put it on our inner corner, and I'm just gonna use my finger to do that because I want it to be like, I don't know what that was supposed to mean, but I meant I wanted it to be really vibrant. Now we're gonna take the same Eco Tools brush and the color Lucid, the same one we put in our inner corner, and we're gonna use it to highlight our brow bone. Now that we are all done with the eye look, I'm going to put on some mascara and lashes off camera, and I will be back at you to finish up our lips. Okay, so lashes on. They're kind of wonky because they're just not working with me today. I'm gonna use this Tarte Lip Architect in the color Sweet Pea, and it has a liner and then like a lipstick on the other side, and it's just like a corally color. Now we are finished. Since we did setting spray earlier, we're done. This is my look for the Anastasia Prism palette, my first in the series. Well, this is my look for the Anastasia Prism palette, the first in my series of the palette collection. I hope you all really enjoyed. Like this video if you want me to do the rest of them. We have the Soft Glam, Modern Renaissance, and the Subculture palette. So if you want me to do any of those, then just like this video and comment down below which one you want me to do. I hope you all have a great day, and I'll see you later. Bye.